It started off with a very simple thought process, which is that we have to be among the best states in the country. So that is a goal that has been driving us in everything that we're trying to do. And we realized that in order to be able to achieve that, unless we see the incomes growing at the grassroots level for each and every individual, and if we do not see that the per capita income of our farmers, our different citizens and service sector people, tourism sector people, if we don't see the overall per capita go up, we will not be able to achieve that goal. And hence, we realize that to be able to be in the top 10 states in the next 10 years, we need a comprehensive strategy to go into details of every sector that has got maximum impact in the lives of the people of our state, and the areas where our strengths lie, the areas where people are involved in. And hence, we need to start connecting these dots is where we started our entire thought process. When we went into all of this, we realized that large section of our society is into agriculture. And hence we started working out different programs for agriculture to increase the growth, increase the overall productivity, bring in technology to bring in overall value addition, to be able to market the products, bring in entrepreneurs who will be able to tie all of these different aspects together and really create an enterprise out of it. So this thought process led to us coming out with all these different programs that you can see, and all the different checks that we have given to you are part of this one single vision to be in the top in the coming next 10 years. And therefore today, when we see what's happening, it's not that it's just happened in one day. This has been a lot of hard work in the last 4.5 years. See, we also realized that if we were to try to help and work with our farmers and work with our citizens in the rural areas, until and unless we don't institutionalize it, we will not be able to ensure that a systematic wiring or a piping or an organizational structure will not be there so that they can help the people in the days to come. So what we have done today by creating different IVCS, by creating different producer groups, 20,000 plus producer groups have come up, 42,000 self-help groups have come up, different IVCS cooperative societies have come up. These are basically channels, systems, institutional setups, wiring, whatever you call it. So that today, if you want any program in the future to happen, and if you have any more schemes to come up, today we are focused, then we have Focus Plus. People are saying, well, when will Plus Plus come? So we may have Focus Plus Plus. But in order for us to be able to get this to the grassroots level, there needs to be a system and a structure in place. And this has been at the core of what we are trying to do. So today, if you want to reach out to every single household, if we go through the women's self-help groups that we have, we are probably one of the few states in the country today that have got one woman from every rural household as part of a self-help group. Almost 99.9% households today are connected to some self-help group or the other. Means that if anything we want to trickle down to the grassroots level, to the household level, we can do it because this institutional setup is there. And hence this entire system of institutionalizing the farmers, the self-help groups, the IVCS was very core part of our strategy, which I'm seeing and I'm happy to say that we've been able to achieve to a large extent. Now, once you start doing this and you institutionalize and you collectivize the farmers, you have small groups that are there that are working, you're supporting them with funds, you're supporting them with technology, the production goes up. Then what's next? So what comes next is how are we able to collectivize all of this, aggregate all of this, create it into a much larger enterprise, and then be able to market the products and sell it at a much higher price than what an individual farmer or producer group would be able to sell. And that's where entrepreneurs come in. Now, entrepreneurship can be divided into many different levels. You know, there are entrepreneurship level at the producer groups, there's entrepreneurship at the IVCS level, but then there are entrepreneurs who will be slightly higher than that also, who will then bring different IVCSs together, different producer groups together, and create maybe an entire brand of Meghalaya. And we are now trying to work towards creating entrepreneurship at all these different levels. And hence what Dr. Vijay has mentioned to you, that the word entrepreneurship has been again another key area of importance for us for the last 4.5 years. No matter what we do as a government, no matter how many programs we make, no matter how much money we spend, this is only part of the expenditure or a cycle to be able to create that ecosystem that's required. We are facilitators. We create the policy, we create the infrastructure, we create the systems for you. But it is the public and the people and the entrepreneurship who have to run the system. And hence, unless the entrepreneurs don't come into the picture, all of this will disintegrate. Hence, the entrepreneurs are the ones who will bring all of this together, create their magic, and bring out much more than what we have done in the system that is there. Another thing we realize in the economy of our state is today 80% of us people are agriculture oriented and are farmers. Now for us to be able to now help the farmers and bring them to a specific producer group level to be able to add value to their products is the first step towards what we're doing. Now what happens when the farmers start earning more? You will find them that then they will start getting their children into different schools and colleges and institutions. And then you will have a slightly more educated class coming in, who will be like, every second, third person will be a BA or a MA. And hence a new challenge will come for the government and the society to be able to then create livelihood at another level where we will have to look beyond agriculture and beyond the simple processing that we're doing. So hence we will look at a system where service sectors will come in. So we will see tourism building up. And tourism has got huge potential. And hence once the next generation of ours who is then now, in big colleges and, have degrees, have got, different kind of education, they will need livelihood, and then the service sector comes in to provide the livelihood. So BPOs will be important. And I'm happy to tell you that we have a 3,000-seater, call center which was inaugurated just last year, and we have just recently sanctioned another 5,000-seater call center, for which the work will start within the next month or couple of months. And we expect that more than about 10,000 jobs will be created only through this BPO sector, directly as well as indirectly, just from this particular call center and BPO center that we are going to create, the IT park that we're creating. So hence we are looking at an economy in the next 5-10 years, we're going to see the IT sector coming in. But then after the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, our economy is then going to mature, and then we're going to look at the next phase. And that's when we're going to see innovation coming into the system. That's when research will be important. That's when a developed kind of a state and a nation where we focus a lot on research and innovation, be it process or product innovation, those kind of aspects will come in. Now, why am I telling you all of this? The reason I'm telling you all of this is because I want you to be part of this plan and vision and picture. I think the person, I'm sorry I didn't get your name, but who spoke first regarding the different producer groups, I think he said everything that I wanted to say. And it was put in excellently. He mentioned about the different products that you're making with just 5,000 rupees. Now let me tell you what this 5,000 rupees is. This 5,000 rupees is for one person in one group. We are going to give Focus Plus, which makes it 10,000 rupees per person. There are almost close to 4.5 lakh people who will be getting this money. You multiply that annually, that becomes 450 crores that will be given to different producer groups and individuals every year. So for one farmer it is 5,000, but for the state it is 450 crores. You multiply this 450 crores into the next 10 years as we move along. That's 4,500 crores. So if you look at one individual and say 5,000 rupees, it may look small, but still, as I said, if you utilize it correctly, it's huge. But if you look at 4,500 crores in a systematic manner, phase-wise manner in the next 10 years, that means coming 2032. When we look back at what happened in the last 10 years, and we see this money flowing every year to the different producer groups. Every year you utilize your own money, you put it back into the system. Government gives you 450 crores again every year, that grows. You keep utilizing that money to make growth happen. And even if you're not able to grow it, there will be 4,500 crores in the different bank accounts of different producer groups. This is hard cash at your disposal for you to be able to do whatever you think is correct for your group. To be able to create a mini bank for your members. 10 lakh, 15 lakh rupees in your account as a group is not a small amount. So hence, yes, if you look at it just one single point of a one farmer, for 1 year it looks small. You see the bigger picture. And I'm giving you the bigger picture of Focus and Focus Plus. But now you add the big picture of Focus, Focus Plus, the IVCS, the Progress program, the Prime program, the Yes program, the Ginger program you're having, the different programs for the mission mode, whether it's the piggery mission, whether it's the milk mission, we have the Lakadong mission, the Ginger mission, the Aroma mission. You add all of this together, and then you get the real picture of what we're trying to do. And then you start to realize that what is ticking. And how when you connect these dots, you get the picture of what Meghalaya will be in the next 10 years. And not only 10 years, what I'm trying to tell you is that after 10 years also we know what is going to happen, or we at least can think of what may happen and prepare for it from now on. And that's why tourism is important. Why are we investing so much in tourism? Because we realize that as our educated youth come out, they will need to be part of the service sectors also. We need to develop tourism now so that we're ready in the next 5 to 10 years when we'll have over 2 to 3 lakh youths who will be looking for jobs. We need to create the BPO industry in the sector now so that after 5 years, 6 years, when we have maybe 3-4 lakh youth who need the jobs, we will be ready to be able to provide that to them. We're investing today in universities and colleges and bringing in high-end universities, colleges, because we know that research and innovation is important for the next 15, 20 years for the state. It's not about the 5,000 that we're giving. It is just one dot in the entire picture of where Meghalaya will be in the next 10 to 15 years. And you are a very important part of that picture. And that's the reason why we are celebrating you today. We believe in not just giving you an opportunity, but making you a model. It's not about the government being a model or our policies being a model. It is you who is the model. It is you who is going to motivate the other entrepreneurs, other farmers, the other IVCS groups to say that I would like to be like them. If they can do it, then we can do it. And that's what we want you to do. Tell your story. Share your story with others. Tell them what you have done and what is possible in the coming days, so that we'll be able to create this kind of a revolution, a movement among the people. And it is only then that Meghalaya will be at the top. We can do whatever we want, but if the people in the community are not with us, nothing is possible. So I'm very happy today that so many of the entrepreneurs are here. The homestay program is going to be done in a great way. 700 people have applied for homestays in the last 3 months. In 90 days time, 700 people, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. We are expecting thousands and thousands more to apply. What a great way to create livelihood. What a great way to create a sustainable economy. To be able to utilize our resources and the advantages that we have, that God has gifted us with, convert it into opportunities by investing a bit in the right way. Utilize the gap in the market where we don't have enough space, rooms to be able to give to the tourists, and hence the people come into the picture. These are small ways in which we'll make big differences. You said correctly, small is beautiful. It is always. And therefore, these small changes we make will lead up to the larger picture and the goal that we want to see. So I don't have much time. I understand that you all have a lot of programs to attend, and I also have to attend a lot of programs, and you have to go back also, of course. I once again would like to take this opportunity to congratulate MBMA, congratulate the Tourism Department, congratulate the Agriculture Department, MAL, and all the other agencies that have been involved in really bringing this particular moment and making it happen. As I said, I know it doesn't happen in a day. You know, we are used to, sometimes we are, as citizens, we're used to things happening in one day. So like government sanctions one road project, and then after 2 weeks people start complaining, what happened to the road project? You see? So they expect that the road will be ready in 2 weeks' time. So things don't happen in a day. It does take time. And what you're seeing today didn't happen in a day. It's the hard work of all these officials and individuals who have put in day in and day out. And it's this commitment towards a vision that they have in their mind to bring a difference in your lives, to bring you up from where you are today. And this particular sense of passion and this purpose has been driving our team and our officials, driving me to work harder to make this happen. And today I would like to thank all the officials who have done what you have done in the last 4.5 years. Many, many more to go, much more to achieve, many lives to change, many people to help, and see the satisfaction and smile in the people's face. And I think all the officers who are here today must be getting some sense of satisfaction every time you see that smile on the person's face when they receive the check. That sense of satisfaction is there. It gives me satisfaction. And that's what we are here for. That's a satisfaction that one smile gives us the full satisfaction of seeing the difference that we're making. So I congratulate all of you, and I congratulate all the officials who have worked day in and day out. I congratulate IFAD for all the support that they've been giving and the support that they will give in the future. There are many more officials, government departments, agencies that have been supporting us to really work with us in this entire dream of ours to take things forward. And really, as I said, that this would not be possible without the team of officials who are here, and most importantly, without the entrepreneurs and the farmers and the different people who have been involved in different agencies who have made this possible. So thank you so much once again, and I wish each and every one of you the very best for the future. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless our state of Meghalaya.